Hello, dear viewers. Thank you for joining me. I am sorry that my sound didn't work at the last one that I did. It just, the microphone for some reason didn't work. And it had been working, but it didn't work that day. So I got a different one. And let's go ahead and pick the stone that draws you today. And we'll begin with the daily tarot reading. Wonderful, excellent practice. For those of you who chose this light blue stone, we have all minor arcana, so probably not huge deals with these cards, but we have the Eight of Swords, we have the Four of Wands, and the Page of Coins. You got a little bit of everything today, don't you? This is nice, family time, fun time, time with somebody who feels like family to you, or an event, or improving your house, improving your home. In some way, physically, emotionally. So that's awfully nice. But the Eight of Swords, you feel a little trapped by it, maybe. There may be some thoughts that have you feeling a little trapped. This one is easy to check in on. All you have to do is, ask yourself, assume I do feel a little trapped by something today. What would that be? And then a lot of times we realize we're not so much trapped as we've made a decision. These are thoughts, these are beliefs. We've made a decision to not be free of something, and that's okay. Maybe it's a decision we wanted to make, or maybe it's a decision we now look at and go, really? Do I need to? What if I entertained the possibility of doing exactly what I wanted? What would happen then? And then we become clear. Is this a planned I'm trapped today, or not? Or something we can really get out of. And that's minor arcana, so I don't think it's a big deal, you guys. And we have Page of Coins, which is picking up something that brings greater security, maybe more money, maybe some money comes in, maybe a job. If you have a job where you're doing particular projects, likely to get them. So this is just a mix. I think Spirit wants you to have this, wants you to challenge that so you can dispense with that feeling. And there we go. And be hopeful. You're increasing your security. For those of you who chose this yellow stone, we have the Lover's card, we have the Five of Coins, we have the Two of Coins. Interesting. If you're in a love relationship, a romantic relationship, the Two of Coins and the Five of Coins suggest to me that you're going to be working on balance, you're going to be working on fairness, you're going to be working on trying to help both people feel safe. And you don't want anybody locked out of decision making or feeling shut out in the cold. So but you have this powerful, the Lover's energy. That's a major arcana. You got that powerful energy. That's really nice. So you can do that kind of thing. There may be a money issue with these two, balancing a budget issue. So difficult, challenging to relationships because, it is important that there's fairness in how the money is spent, how the money is earned. So there may be, I'm gonna ask Spirit for a clarifier. I usually don't do this, but I'm gonna ask for advice. Here's advice. The advice, if this is your reading, if the one I'm giving you now is your reading, and I'll do another, but the judgment angel ask for divine clarity. Ask Spirit to give you clarity about the situation. Yep. You guys can make a decision then. That's wonderful. Wonderful advice. For those of you who are not in a relationship, that's not what this card is about. It just could, the advice is the same, you guys. It could be that Spirit is saying, I love you so much. And I make sure that you can keep balancing and juggling. And I make sure that you're not shut out on the cold. And if you feel like that, if there's not enough of something, there is hope there. I mean, there is, like this person could go into the church. There is sustenance. Ask for angelic help. Ask. Yes. And sit with that request and envision it happening. Envision the golden light strengthening you. Envision the solution that you need, that you feel like Spirit would give you. Sometimes, when I do those kinds of meditations, I see an image of the angel or the person or the guide coming to help me. Like, let's walk down the road and talk about this, and show me, please, what the solution is. For those of you who chose this black and white fossil, we have the 10 of coins, the 3 of swords, and the Page of Cups. So look at this. It's minor arcana, not a big deal today. There is stability underlying everything. You've built up some stability in your security, your sources of security. So I think this is, even if something happens that sort of is a repeated frustration or a source of heartache for you from the past, and it's, again, minor arcana, so probably not a huge deal. Maybe it's just an irritation even that comes up again. Please know that this is where you're residing. And actually, please look for some good news. It may be that you start the day with this kind of feeling or thought, and now Spirit is saying, okay, now turn from that and look for some good news coming in, a good message coming in. Could very well be. Yeah, that's a great reading. For those of you who chose this sort of pink stone, we have minor arcana, so not a big deal. But these are really nice cards. We have the Knight of Swords, we have the 6 of Wands, and the 4 of Coins. So we have a victory here. There will be something you do well today, or it gets recognized today. Something that took effort, something, maybe a few things. This is 8 Wands. Sort of like, isn't it nice on the times when you have a lot of energy and you get a lot done? A lot of different things that are important to you, or you touch a lot of people's lives. Usually in the Rider-Waite, there's a crowd around here, and you may be recognized for that, whether you did it today or recently. And then we have the King of Swords. Your planning is going to be great. Your intellect, you really know what you want. You really have good planning right now, and no problem following the plan with that King. The 4 of Coins is, I'm going to hang on to my security, and you are hanging on. Even if you feel like it's threatened, you're hanging on. You are hanging in there and doing a good job. So these cards are terrific. It's nice to know that the plan is sound. Yep. And the King of Swords, he's not afraid to say no. If something is not part of his plan, or will take up valuable time or energy or resources that are just a distraction from his plan, he is not afraid to say no. So it seems to me like you're acting in ways that are quite intelligent lately. So that's a good one. Well, thank you all so much. It is now getting dark, and I will say good day or good night to you and talk to you soon. Bye-bye.